What's up guys, I'm Dale from Create a Pro website, and in this video I'm going to show you how to deliver a WordPress website to a client like a professional. So once you're done building a custom website for someone, how do you give it to them in a nice, easy, neat package? The easier you make the website experience for the client, the more people they're going to refer you to and the more money that you're going to make. So in this video, I'll show you, number one, how to create a custom WordPress dashboard for your client so that they have everything they need to manage the content on their site right after logging in. And speaking of logging in, I'll show you how to create a custom login page for them with a background image and a logo, which could be your logo or theirs. I'll also show you how to install Google Analytics on their site so that they can always see how their site is performing. And I'll show you how to add user roles in case your client wants multiple people within their business to have access to the site, and how to make a tutorial video or document so your client can refer to it anytime they need to make changes on their website on their own. And also how to do maintenance on all of your clients' websites through one easy place, which you can charge as an extra service to their package. And lastly, how to draft a final email with everything the client needs in order to receive their website successfully. Now, before we hop into step number one, I want to answer a common question that most people have when building a website, which is, who purchases the domain name and hosting, you or the client? Well, the most professional way to go about this is to include a clause or a contract within the original proposal that you send to your client, stating that you will not use their credit card information for any other purposes other than for the website. And then you'd simply request their email and credit card information like any other business would. And then you use these details to set up their domain name and hosting. And if you need a place to get fast and affordable web hosting for your client sites, just click on the very first link in the description. Okay, so let's assume that you're all done building your client's website. Now what? Well, let's get into it. Step number one is to create a custom client dashboard. So if you're watching this video, you probably already know that the WordPress dashboard is a bit daunting and crowded to look at first glance, especially for a client. So creating a custom clean dashboard for your client to manage their pages, blog posts, upload and manage their media, or make changes to their profile will give them a much better user experience, and this alone will make them want to refer you to others. And we can do this with an easy free plugin. So let's go ahead and get it. Okay, so first from inside the client's website, what we're gonna do is just go on over to plugins and then go to add new. And then from the search bar up at the top, we're just gonna type in welcome dashboard for Elementor. And then you'll see dashboard welcome for Elementor right here. Just go ahead and click on install now. And then click activate. And then from here, we're just going to go over to templates and then go to save templates. And then what we're going to do is actually import a template that I've provided for you in the description. So I've already created that dashboard welcome template for you. So just go ahead and download that from the description, and then we'll just go over to import templates and then go to choose file. And then just grab it, and it should be a JSON file that says Create a Pro website client dashboard template, and click on open. And then just click on import now. Cool, and then you should see it right here, and I'll show you how you can edit it. So just go ahead and click on edit with Elementor. Cool, and then here you can see that template. And we've got all these awesome buttons where the client can go click on these and be taken to various pages on their WordPress dashboard. So what we're gonna do is first actually just replace this image up at the top with the client's logo, or it could be your logo if you want to. But we're gonna go ahead and click on choose image. And then we'll just go over to upload files, select files, and then grab the logo. And if you want to create a logo, there's an awesome site called logomaker without the e.com where you can easily create a logo in less than 5 minutes, and it's completely free. And the software is completely online, so you don't actually have to download anything, and it's very easy to use. And that's how I created these logos here. And I saved a black one and a white one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the black one and click on open. And then we're just gonna go ahead and click on insert media, just like that. And there, that's the client's logo. And then what we'd wanna do is actually change these buttons to route to the correct places, because right now, they're going to be going to the URLs on this website, and you want them to go to your client's website. So what you want to do is you can just click on the little icon, and you can replace these icons right here by clicking on icon library. You can replace the title, but what you want to do is really replace this link here. So what we want to do is have this button take them to where they can customize their home page. So I'm going to go grab that link. So what I'm going to do, just go up to a new tab and type in my website /WP/admin. And this will basically just take me right back to the WordPress dashboard for my client's website. And what I'm going to do is go over to Visit Site and then click on Edit with Elementor. And what you're going to do is actually just grab this URL right up here and just copy that, because this is the URL that they'd go to in order to edit their website. So then I'm just going to go back over to here. I'm going to put that in here. So I'm just going to delete the link that's in there and paste it there. And then I'm also going to do that for this button. So I'm just going to click on the button, and then I'm going to replace the link right here with that same link. That way they can click on either the icon or the button and it will take them there. And if you want to change these button colors or customize it however you want, you can just go over to the Style tab, and that is where you can edit the button color. And you'd want to do the same thing for all of these as well. So I'll do another one just to show you. So edit or create a new page. I'm just going to go back over and go over to the dashboard so that I can grab the pages URL. We'll just go back up here to view pages at the WordPress symbol up at the top left. And now we're in the pages. So what we're going to do is just grab this URL from the top, and then we're just going to put that in for this icon. So I'll click on the icon, and then we'll just put that in here. So we'll just replace that link and put that in there. And then we're also going to do that for the button. Just click on that button and then replace the link there. And you'd want to do the same thing for all of these. And you can customize these to go wherever you want them to go within WordPress. So once you've done that, you can see if we scroll down, we've got a section where they can find your email and phone number in case they have any questions, and a little description saying, hey, feel free to send me an email, including your name, email, domain, and a detailed description of your question or your issue. That way they can always find your contact info right from their dashboard. And then I've also got a section where you can include a tutorial for them about how to manage their website and edit their content. Now right now I'm just going to one of my other YouTube videos, but I will talk later in this tutorial about making that video. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and click on Update, and we're going to make sure that we put this on our client dashboard. So to do that, what we're going to do is just click on the little hamburger looking symbol and just go back to the dashboard. And then just go down to Settings and go to Dashboard Welcome Elementor. And then from here, you can select a different template depending on whether they're the admin or they have an editor working on their website or whoever it might be. But I find it easiest to just simply select the Create a Pro website client dashboard, or if you customize it to be your own, select that template for every single one of these. And then you can also decide whether you want it to be dismissible. So this will include a little X on it, so that if they want to get rid of it, they can. I personally don't think that you should do that. I'm just going to go ahead and leave them unchecked. And then click on Save Changes. And then just simply go back to the dashboard. And you won't see it right away, because what you have to do first is simply just go up to Screen Options. And then just click on Welcome. Just like that. Close this menu, and then now you will see that they've got the whole client dashboard right here. And then they've also got the regular WordPress stuff underneath, which you can just go ahead and close all these if you really want to, just to kind of clean things up. But this is where they're going to access everything for their website. And this looks very professional on your end as a developer. Okay, so step number 2 is to create a custom login page. And by that, I mean having a WordPress login page for their website that looks something like this, with the background image and the logo. It's a lot more aesthetic than this, which is the default WordPress login. So here's how to make it. So first, we're just going to go over to Plugins, and then go to Add New. Then in the search bar, we're just going to type in White Label CMS. And then you'll see White Label CMS right here. Just go ahead and install that. And then click Activate. Then just go down to Settings. And then just go over to White Label CMS. Then you can just go ahead and skip the first page here. So we'll just click on Skip. And then we're just going to go over to the Login tab. And then for Login Logo, we'll just go ahead and click on Upload. And then you're going to have a white and a black logo. So if you don't want to put a background image on the login page, I recommend using black. but we want to actually put a background image on here. So we're going to upload the white one. So we're just going to go over to upload files and then select files. And then I'm just going to grab my white logo, click on open, and then just click on insert into post. And then let's go ahead and add in a background image. So we're just going to scroll down and you'll see background image right here. Just go ahead and click on upload and then just go over to upload files. And we're just going to grab a new one. So I'm going to select files from my computer, grab my background image, click on open, and then insert into post. And we're also going to check full screen background image right here to where it's green. And then just go ahead and click save. Cool. So now I'll just log out and show you what that looks like. And there we go. Now we've got our background image and our logo here. And this is going to be custom for the client to log in anytime they want. So let's go ahead and log back in. And then I'll also show you how to put their logo over here on the menu if you want as well. Just adds another extra custom layer. So we'll just go over to settings and then back over to white label CMS. And then we're just going to click on the branding tab instead of the login this time. And then we're just going to scroll down until you see site menu branding. And then we're just going to put in a side menu image. So we're just going to do upload. And we're just going to grab the white one and click on insert into post. There we go. And then just click on save. And there you go. Now you can see it over here on the left, which is pretty cool. All right, so step number 3 is to install Google Analytics. Having Google Analytics installed and set up for your client is a very professional move because they can easily view their website traffic details right from the WordPress dashboard. So let's go ahead and set that up. So first what we want to do is just go up to a new tab and we're going to go to analytics.google.com. And then if you don't already have an account set up, just go ahead and select your Google account and create a new account with it, or you can just click on use another account. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new account, and I'm just going to select one of my emails that does not already have an account, and obviously these are blurred out for a reason. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one and do my password for that account. And then I'm just going to say not now. And then we're just going to go ahead and click on set up for free. So you can use your email to sign up for analytics, but when it comes to this create account page, here is the account that you're going to be creating for your client. And don't worry, you can have multiple accounts underneath one email. So let's just go ahead and create one for our client right now. So we're going to do something like Wander Travel was kind of the whole basis behind my client's website, even though I'm using a completely different URL. We're going to do that as the account name. It can be any sort of name that you want. And then we're just going to click on next. And then we want to measure for web instead of apps. So we'll click on next. And then just give the website URL. So the website URL was this one. And then again, for website URL, we'll put that in here. Just like that. You kind of want these to match. And then for the industry category, we're going to do, I'm just going to say other, but you would want to select any sort of industry that might match. Like I could maybe do internet and telecom, but I'm just going to select other for now. And then you would want to put in the time zone and then just click on create. And then just accept the terms right here. And then it's going to ask if they want to send emails to you. We're just going to uncheck all and save and just dismiss these windows. Cool, so now I'm just going to go over here to the home button and I'm just going to open that up in a new tab so I can show you what the Google Analytics homepage looks like. So here's what the homepage will look like, and obviously this is a brand new account so we don't have any data, but normally if you've had this running for a while you'll have graphs in here. And there's all these different metrics that you can check out for your client's site. And then they will be able to see these as well once we hook this up to their dashboard. And anytime you want to add another client to a new account, you can just go over to admin. And then you can just click on create account. And I even recommend doing this for your own developer website. Whatever website that you're using to, get new clients, I recommend doing Google Analytics for that as well. But anytime you want to add a new client account, you can just go over here to create account, which is in the admin dashboard tab. Okay, so let's go ahead and hook this up to WordPress so that our client can now see all this data as well. So let's just go on over to WordPress, and we're just going to go down to plugins and then add new. And then we're just going to go over to the search bar and type in Google Analytics dashboard. And we're just going to go over here to Google Analytics dashboard plugin by Monster Insights. And we're just going to install that and then click activate. And then from here, we're just going to go on down to Insights, which you'll see here, and go to Settings. And here you will see Google Authentication, and we're going to connect the Monster Insights here. So just go ahead and click on that. And then just select the same account that you used from earlier. And then just click on Allow. And then from here, just make sure that you've got your client's URL in here and it says all website data. And then just click on Complete Connection. Cool, so now it says congratulations, you are now connected. And then you can just click on View Reports. Now, instead of actually viewing your reports here about your website, or your client, I should say, viewing their reports, you'd want to go over to the dashboard and click on that. And then if we just scroll all the way down, this is where they can view them. So you've got Monster Insights right here, which should already be hooked up. So we'll just go ahead and drag that up towards the top so that it's visible. And then obviously you'd want to break down to your client what sessions and page views are, as well as bounce rate, and then the duration time. So sessions being a unique visitor on your site, page views just being total page views. It doesn't matter if it's a unique visitor or not. And then the time spent on the site, and then when people are actually bouncing off the site. Okay, so next, step number 4 is to add user roles. Sometimes the client will want other people, usually within their business, to be able to access the website and have certain permissions. So let me show you how to add some. So in order to add new users underneath this client's website, we're just going to go over to Users, and then we're going to go to Add New. And then here we can just create a username for that person. So obviously these are details that you're going to want to get from your client about who they want to add as a user to their website. So in this case, we'll just call this one JohnDoe. And then you would want to put in their email, which I'll just put in JohnDoe@gmail.com. And then the first name, last name, and then the website URL. And then show the password, and you can just go ahead and delete that, and then you'd want to create a new password for them, which I'm just going to do this one, which is obviously very weak, but you'd want to create a much better password so that you can send that to them. And then I'm just going to confirm the use of the weak password. And then we're also going to leave this check that says send user a notification, which is going to give them an email about their account details and how to get into it. And then you just want to select the role, which is currently set to subscriber. I usually set this to editor if it's going to be somebody else that's going to be, maybe editing the content on the home page or creating new pages, things like that. I really don't make anyone an administrator unless they know a decent bit about websites, because as an admin, you have full control over the website, which means they could change some settings or a theme or something like that and completely ruin all the hard work that you put in building the site. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this as editor, and then just click add new user. And then you can see we've got our new user right here, and you've got a list of all of your users. So anytime you want to add another one, you can just go up to add new. And now step number 5 is to make a tutorial video or document. This one is very important for making sure that your client feels like they have a resource to educate them about their own website. So having a pre-recorded video showing your clients how to edit and manage their website will also provide a much more passive and hands-off experience for you as a developer. That way, you're not constantly getting phone calls or emails about how to do something. In order to create a tutorial video, you can use a free screen recording software like Loom, which will allow you to record your screen and show your face so that you can talk them through how to do everything they need on their site, like edit content, create new pages and posts, add new users, and more. And Loom will give you a shareable link that you can give to all your clients. Or my personal favorite is to use a free software called OBS that will record your screen and create a video file that you can upload to YouTube, which you would want to make unlisted. And then you can just embed this YouTube video in that custom dashboard that I showed you how to make. OBS is 100% free, and I'll drop a great tutorial in the description for how to set it up because it can feel a little tricky at first glance. And just in case you don't want to talk on a microphone, you can also just create a PDF or a Word doc with screenshots and step-by-step instructions for your client as well. But my personal favorite is the video tutorial because it gives a much clearer picture for the client and is a great personal touch from you. And now, step number 6 is Manage WP. Manage WP will allow you to have access to all your clients' websites so that from one screen you can update all their plugins, make backups, and keep things running smoothly for them. And of course, this should be a separate maintenance package that you're charging them for. So let me show you how to set that up. So we're just going to go up to a new tab and type in managewp.com. And we're just going to click on sign up for free. And then we're just going to put in our email, and this is going to be your email as a developer. You're not going to want to put in the client's email here. And then just go ahead and agree to the terms and click on sign up. And then just go ahead and put in your name. Click on next. And then your last name. Next. So here's where we're going to connect our website. So this is going to be our client's website, but don't worry, you'll be able to add more websites later. So let's just go ahead and put in that URL. And then just click add website. And then we're going to click on use connection key instead. And it's going to say, hey, go over to WordPress and use the worker plugin in order to get this connection key. So let's just go ahead and do that. So we're just going to go over here, go to plugins, and then go to add new. And then we're just going to go up to the search bar, and we're just going to type in manage WP. And then you'll see manage WP worker right here. Just go ahead and install that, and then click activate. And then we're just going to scroll down until we see manage WP worker right here. And we're going to click on connection management. And then we're just going to copy this connection key by clicking on copy, and then come back over here, and we're just going to paste that in. And then click add website. Cool, so now we're all done, it's connected, and we can just go to our website dashboard. And anytime you want to add another client's website, you can just go up to the plus symbol whenever you're hovered over websites. You can just click on that and click add website. And then you'll have all of your websites here in this tab right here. And then you can just go ahead and click on whichever one that you want to manage. So we'll just go ahead and click on that one. And then from here, this is where you'll be able to run updates. So if they have any plugin updates, you can run them all just from this page. You can run backups as well. If you pay for the upgraded version, you can do backups of all your clients' websites. And I do recommend paying for this, and I'm not promoting any sort of affiliate link or anything. It's just a great piece of software, and you can charge your clients for this. That way, they're covering the cost of this. So I highly recommend it. And now, step number 7, the final email. So once their whole site is built, the dashboard is custom for them, Google Analytics is installed, and everything is neat and tidy, you now just have to put everything they need into a final email and hand it off to them. So let me show you a draft email that I usually send to my clients. So what I've done is actually put this email down in the description. I put a template for it, so you can just go ahead and copy it, and then you just want to go ahead and paste it in. So I'm just going to click on paste. And what you may need to do is go through and rebold some of these sections here so that it all kind of flows nicely. And then for the recipients, we're just going to put in something like client@gmail.com. Obviously, this is going to be whoever your client's email is. And then the subject, I usually just put the website URL, so 10minwebsite.com. And then I would do something like dash, and then your company name. Or you could say something like your website is live or something like that. But generally, if they see this .com, they're going to know that this is about their website. So you'd obviously want to put the client's name in here. We've got how to log into your site first and foremost. So it's just a little two-step walkthrough of how to do that. And then including their username and password right here. And then underneath, we've got all users on their website. So if they did request to have a bunch of users on there, maybe other people in their business or their company, you just want to put everyone's here, so that way there's one email where this admin who is actually paying for the website can see everybody's login. That way, they can go in and kind of remove somebody if they need to or make some changes. So you'd want to put that there. And then how to edit and manage your website. So you could put a link to that YouTube video. So right in here, I just have youtube.com/yourvideotutorial. You'd want to replace this URL with that unlisted video of your video tutorial. And then it also says there's also a section on the dashboard where you can send me an email, or you can also view the video there. You could probably add that as well if you want to, but they can just go ahead and click on it here. And then the CPanel access for their hosting package, you'd want to put the username and password for that, just in case they need it. But typically, if the client doesn't know much about making websites, they're not going to use it. And then, did you buy a maintenance package? It's just kind of like, hey, just in case you want me to manage your website for you and update all these plugins and make backups, you can put that in here. And then obviously feel free to leave me a review. So if you do have reviews on your website, you'd want to put in your website URL here and wherever people can leave you a review. That way you can get some awesome testimonials from your clients. And then obviously your name, email, your website, and your phone number. And then you just go ahead and click on send. Alright guys, if you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and drop me a comment below to let me know what video you'd like to see next. And feel free to subscribe for more videos on how to build professional websites from home and how to make money with websites. And check me out on TikTok and Instagram for more quick tips, website inspiration, and behind the scenes fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.